All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Capozio, and we're going to hear tonight to share with you something that really appealed to me about 6 years ago. I got involved with the company about 6 years ago, and I truly was interested in what they had to offer as products. And we're going to share a little bit about what those products were. But as I got a little bit more involved, I realized there was an opportunity. And I spent many years on Wall Street. I was on the industrial finance. I was in mergers and acquisitions. And in that time, I realized that one of the most expensive ways to grow a business is by duplication. But when I saw this business and I saw the ability to just share with people and building these networks of people, I saw that the scalability of this business was greater than anything I've ever seen before. So again, as I said before, I want you to open your mind. I don't want you to make a decision. I don't want you to join anything, or I don't want you to buy anything. I want you to just see if what we're going to share with you tonight is something that interests you, or more importantly, your center of influence, the people around you, that who comes to mind when we're sharing this information with you that is going to pop in and say, you know what, this would be perfect for X. All right. So Angel, I can't see the screen. So if you could help me share the screen, I want to go right up to the first screen. And that first screen is going to show you a guy with a phone in his hand. And I realize that most of us have these smartphones in our hands and we're spending so much time on it. I want you, when you get a chance, is to go and see how much time you spend on social media, or look at your screen time and realize that if you're not finding a way, even in a minute way, to maximize and monetize that time, you're really wasting a lot of time on social media. You're wasting a lot of time on, we see all these people making the duck lips and taking pictures of their food, or they're on vacations, or they're sending pictures of where they'd love to go on vacation, right? But yet, are you finding a way to monetize that? Are you finding a way to say, hey, I have a solution for you in the X, Y, and Z zone? So I can't see it yet, but
see my screen? Can everybody else see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay. So I needed to move something. Okay, that's fine. That was my fault. So
Good,
let's
good.
go to the next slide.
All right.
And this is what I want you to have in mind. When we're talking about this, and you've probably been on these calls and people said you can make millions of dollars and you could do this and you could be a millionaire overnight. It's not the case. But the one back, yeah. Danny, who happens to be a seven-figure earner in this industry, myself, who's a seven-figure earner, there are six-figure earner people on this call with you. But that didn't happen right away. It happened over time when we realized that if we develop the skill set, there's 265 million people in the United States right now. 65 million of them at this very second are looking to make an extra $500 to $1,500 a month. And why? The recession's already here, guys. They keep talking about a recession is looming. It's here. Go buy bacon or butter or fill your car up with gas. I just drove back from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to New Jersey. And I'm telling you, if you knew what I spent for gas filling up this van with all this equipment we had, if I didn't have something like this, I would have been complaining the whole time. So when you have a solution that could help you outpace inflation, just as a start, to say, you know what, I don't care that gas went from $1.30 to $4 or $5 a gallon, depending on where you live in the country. I have a credit card debt of $8,000 or $20,000, and I could start chipping away at that. Or I don't have to worry about the increases that are coming over the next 24 months in food. Or maybe you never saved for retirement. Maybe you realize that you don't need a retirement savings. You know, if you had $1 million in the bank and you were retired right now, that would throw off maybe about $30,000 a year. So I want you to think about it. One, do you have the $1 million in the bank? And two, if you did, could you live off of $30,000 a year with your current lifestyle? Or is that the dream lifestyle you developed or you thought about in your retirement age? Maybe it's $60,000 a year. Maybe it's $100,000 to $200,000 a year. But we know it's going to be very difficult to do that from $15,000 to $30,000 a year. Just in New Jersey alone, the average real estate tax, so even if you own your own home into retirement, you're going to pay anywhere in an average of $10,000, $8,000 to $10,000 a year just in property taxes. So that's going to take a third of your income away. So inflation is likely to continue. It's going to continue to rise. We know that a house price in the 50s and a house price today are that much greater. So all I want you to think about is what we're sharing with you tonight is let's just worry about you outpacing inflation. Let's get you the money in your hands that will make the difference between $1.30 gas and $4 gas. Let's just start there. Angel, if we can go to the next slide. So this is where I want you to have an open mind. What is opportunity cost? It's the opportunity of one choice over another. And if you never consider this choice, and it may not be for you guys, I'm big on the fact that if this is not for you or you don't believe it is, you're not going to be successful doing it. You have to have a little bit of belief and drive in something. But not looking at it or not being able to have one choice over another, you're going to be stuck in what you're doing for the rest of your life. And that may be fine for you. But we do know that your cost of living is not keeping up with your raises that you're getting or the increases that you're getting. Or maybe you'll say, well, Paul, I'll work a couple of extra hours overtime. Well, we talk about trading time for money. We can go to the next slide, Angel. Here's what I realized when everybody said, oh, you're trading time for money. You go to work and you work 8 hours, you get paid and you're trading the time for money. No, I was trading my life for money. I was trading the time I could spend with my family, the time that I could spend in growing and sharing people. I found a really big need filled with this business that I was able to help people. And I know everybody says, I want to help people. I do. I truly, honestly do. I care for people very much. But if I can make a serious living doing it, it's all the better. So what about just an extra $100 a month? Everybody talks about a side hustle. They're a boss babe. Let's just start at $100 a month. And I show you that once you learn how to do 100, you'll learn how to make 2. 2 will become 4. So here's what I want to tell you. We partnered with a company called New You Life. Now, you've probably never heard of it, but it's a company that in the last 6 years, and I've been a big part of it since December of 2017, we've done close to $900 million in revenue. In our first year, in 2018, which was our first full year, we did over $60 million in business. Now, to put that in perspective, the first year of Amazon was 15 million. The first year of Microsoft was 10 million. So here we are, a company that you've never heard of, selling products that you're probably going to learn about for the first time, did 60 million. Then we did 127 million. Then we did over 240 million. And now in excess of 250 million, we're doing with probably a run rate that in 2024, we're going to see $1 billion in total sales. Here's the beautiful part. The company pays out 50% of it to us in commissions. Yes, you're going to have to be representing products, the same way you'd represent a movie or the same way you'd represent a great restaurant. But the bottom line is, if you're putting a picture of your steak and mashed potatoes on your social media, that restaurant's not paying for it. But if you share some of the stuff we're going to train you and coach you on doing, people are going to question you and saying, what is it that you're doing? Well, you know, that sounds interesting, or you seem excited about something. The other thing is, everybody wants to start their own business. Maybe you're a kid with a lemonade stand when you were younger, but you need a great idea for a product or service. And usually the people who come up with great ideas are not necessarily the great business builders, right? Then what about the financial backing? How many of you had a great idea and if you said, if I only had the money, I'd have these widgets made and I'd sell them all over the world, or I'll put them on Amazon? And then the ability to scale it. And what I want to tell you is, number 3, the ability to scale is all we need to worry about. New You Life has developed an amazing suite of products for us that people truly want, and they're ordering over and over again because we're in the anti-aging space. The financial backing, we're a debt-free company. This company owes no money to anyone and has done close to $900 million in sales already. So we can go on to the next one, Angel. But when you have the ability to just see what's being done and share in that, I want to share you the way we build this business. So Angel, we're going to hit that video. And this is a video like this that you could send.
Why does a company make a product? For some, it's about making money. For others, it's about trying to build something. For New You Life, it's about changing lives. It's about empowering you to be authentic. We've changed the world with the category creating liquid gold, Somaderm, and have improved hundreds of thousands of lives. We've developed the most comprehensive, powerful skincare and transformation products on the market. We create products with ingredients that build you better and bring vitality to your life through systemic hormone balance. Now it's time to go beyond. It's time to take the DNA of success and create the future of what hormone health looks like. New technology to inspire your team and drive connection through a world-class app experience. New leadership to drive the pace. New ways to impact your community. New products that bring youthfulness to your life through healthy, balanced hormones. New opportunities to achieve happiness and a community where you belong. We're going where no company has gone before. We're developing products that have never existed. We're pushing the boundaries of science and technology. And it's all to empower you with the best products the world has ever seen. We are the Hormone Health Company, and we do what we do to transform lives. Everything we do has one purpose in mind. It's all about you.
Wow, I absolutely love the video, and here's what I want to tell you. If you paid attention to that video, and if you didn't have the person who invited you here to share that video with you again so you could watch it a few times, we talk about a few things. We talk about leadership, and there's people on this call who are that leadership, people who have had tremendous success in the business that are going to coach you, guide you, train you, and literally hold your hand, or have you invite people to calls like this so that we could explain it for you. I have somebody who was a New York City fireman who's been in the business. He was the first guy I recruited. He's still in the business, and he's never spoken a word about it. He said, I want you to talk to my friend Paul. I'm involved in this amazing company, and please let me get him on the phone with you. And he's built a six-figure income from doing that. The other thing is they talked about an app experience. Well, we all have that smartphone, right? Imagine being able to send that video to someone to pique their interest. And when they watch that video, you get notified and saying, hey, Danny is watching that video right now. Now, if you send that video out to 10 or 15 or 20 people and 5 people watch it, guess what? Those are the people you want to follow up with. So we made it real simple and real easy to build a business without putting you into those uncomfortable situations of talking to people who are not interested. In fact, we want you to talk to people who are only interested. Now, I think we need to get into the products, because I think one of the things that make this so valuable are that we don't have Me Too products, not things that you can go down to the local Walgreens or the Amazon or your friend who's been doing network marketing for the last 20 years, selling lipstick and protein powder, which are all great products. But if you're not a dyed-in-the-wool or like used car salesman, it's going to be very difficult to share this information and to deal with all the objections. So who do I have in my a group of people that want to take one or two of the products and share? And by the way, every one of these products have a great video that if you want to learn more about it, we're going to send you that video, and that video is going to do the explanation much better. Some guy with a bad accent from New Jersey like me could be able to share with you. Angel, do you want to take maybe Somaderm itself or maybe Rose and Cole?
Yeah, for sure. I can do this slide if you want. And
oh, please do. Yeah, take the pressure off me.
Yeah, no problem. So we've got so many different products here, guys. You can see that, Somaderm is our flagship product. That's really our hormone health product that we have. It's a homeopathic transdermal gel. You're just pumping a couple of pumps on a thin layer of skin. So your wrist, the inside of your arms, your feet. You're doing that 2 pumps twice a day for 5 days on, 2 days off. And what this is doing is this is encouraging your body to naturally increase your HGH hormone. And so that is, I think it says it'll increase it up to 800% with the Somaderm. So people are seeing just there's 40 proven health benefits that come from this product. Of course, we're seeing people, when you balance your hormones, especially as a woman, you see yourself thin out, you see things happen. Joint pain is going away. All of these different things are happening for everybody. It's different for everyone, but it's amazing benefits when you get the HGH into your body. And then we've got Somite, which you can see there is our tricollagen peptide. Somite is designed to help you sleep better and deliver that collagen. So I'm excited. I actually arrived back home to my box of Somite, so I get to try it out tonight. But we're hearing just phenomenal results from people already. And we don't have yet the actual photos yet of transformations or anything, but we're just hearing, I'm sleeping through the night. you know, I'm taking this an hour before bed, I'm sleeping through the night, I'm having a great sleep, I'm getting a solid 6 hours. Plus it's got the collagen in there, and we know collagen is for anti-aging, right? It's going to help you. It's going to help your skin look younger. It's going to help you overall just feel younger. And I can't wait to see over the years the results we're going to get. The MLT you see there, that's a drink. It's a metabolic lipotropic thermogenic drink. It's giving you energy. It's curbing appetite. It's increasing metabolism. And then we have Try MLT, which is going to be coming out in the beginning of the year. Hopefully, we don't yet have a date, but that'll be coming out in 2024. And that is actually going to be now a weight loss product as well, to help you manage your weight. Then we got NeuroV, which is cognitive. It's all for cognitive function. You take a drink of that and you're getting focused, right? You get that clear instead of, you know, how we all experience that brain fog. You feel clear within minutes of drinking a NeuroV. We've got the beautiful Rose and Cole line, which I think has been rebranded, right, Paul? I'm not sure when that rebranding is coming out, but guys, this skincare line, this is why I joined, because I heard that there was skincare. I fell in love with it. There's so many different products in there. You've got, you know, your creams, you've got the cleanse, you got the deep cleanse, you got the eye cream, so many different things. And it just makes your skin feel incredible. Then we've got the Somaderm, we got the AWE and the CBD. So this is our Soma Plus, and this is for pain. So this product, if you share this with somebody and you pump this on an area where they're having pain and you just rub it in, they're going to feel relief from that pain within minutes. So this is a right away. Whether or not you use the oh, did I cut out?
You froze a little bit, but I think you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, it says my internet is not stable. This is Canada. So whether or not you use the AWE or the CBD, that product is for pain. And then we've got the Fortress there, which is for immunity. So especially as we go into the winter, that is a product you're going to want to start to use to build up your wider range of products, guys. And whatever, when you're talking to somebody, or if you're taking a look at this, choose whatever fits with you. You know, what product do you need right now? Where are you having trouble? What could help you out? And that's really what we want to help you with. So this is what we have to offer right now, and just fantastic products. Alexi has formulated all of these, and he's done just an amazing, amazing job at creating products that just knock anything else out of the park. So we'll go to the next slide here. Oh, I guess I always do this. I did this last time too.
Well, Angel, the reason I wanted to show this is if you just click on the Somite. I don't know if I can't do it. I'm not. Just click on the Somite. It takes you to a video, right?
Oh, yeah?
And there's a whole presentation on what Somite is all about. So people are going to say, well, gee, Angel, you know, you speak so well, and you know, you have all this information at your fingertips. Well, you only started a few months ago, and you just picked it up by being on these calls. But I want people to realize that we don't want you to become an expert in everything. We want you to become an expert in sharing information, and let the videos do the work. So we're going to back out of that, and you're going to go to the next product. And it's the same thing in your app, in your phone, which comes for free. All of this data, all of this information, in fact, calls like this on our team are loaded into the app, so that if somebody wanted to rewatch this, or maybe somebody couldn't make it to this call tonight, or they're just saying, well, I'm not comfortable getting on a Zoom right now, just let me take a look. You can send them the copy of this video that we're recording tonight. And that's a way for you to build your business. So as long as you're spending time on that phone, I want you to be able to share these videos. And that's really what building the business is. It's a matter of meeting new friends, starting conversations, exposing them to what you're doing, following up, and then collecting a decision. And sometimes the decision is yes, sometimes it's maybe, or sometimes it's no. And that's what we do for a living. I'm sure you do it with your other job too. Not everything's perfect. Another thing I want to share with you guys, I'm 60 years old. I've been on these products for over 5 years now. And I will tell you that there are thousands upon thousands of testimonials just like mine, men and women who've had tremendous results in their health or their youth or strength or even some of the issues like Hashimoto's disease and thyroid issues and skin conditions that are being improved by elevating your hormones and balancing your hormones out. But Angel, I think we can go on to the next slide. Okay, we can go on to the next one too, because that's the other product. Here's who wants to take this one, because this is really just putting our money where our mouth is. Angel, you want to take that one, and then we'll go to Angel, because I want Danny really to cover the why and the reasons to do this. But
yeah, you bet. Yeah, so this is the visual, guys, of the results of people using our products. And this, I think, you know, the pictures sell, right? This is what really shows you how these products work. You look at the top left photo, you can see that the fine lines are reduced. You can see that her skin just looks more full, and just the color is better, right? Then you've got the middle picture there. The difference in the shape of her face and Judy's face is just incredible. So you can see on the left, she's got a really round face. You know, you can see the inflammation. You see that picture right next to her. She's completely slimmed down. It doesn't even look like the same person. And you see Judy on her social media. She's always sharing the Somaderm. She's always sharing the gel because of what it's done for her. And that picture there, like, that says everything. Peg is one of my favorite transformations, one of our favorite testimonials that we have. That is Peg before the gel, that top left photo. And you go down diagonal to 4 years later, it looks like Peg has had a facelift. I got to meet Peg face to face. She's even more beautiful in person, guys. It's just incredible to look at her and just see the youthfulness in her skin and in her eyes and just in who she is. She looks incredible. So that is 4 years on the gel. This isn't one of those products where it's like, hey, use it for 60 days, get your results and walk away. This is a lifetime. This is something you want in your hands every single day. And this is why, because if you can see a transformation like that, who wouldn't want that? And then we've got Danielle. Danielle's always been a fitness pro. I think she was or is a coach for gymnastics, just always was fit. And she was sharing with us that, you know, she went through some changes in life, and unfortunately, her body wasn't feeling like her own, right? Her hormones were off. You're doing things and you're trying. And she had got to this point where she just didn't feel like herself, didn't know who she was. She got the Somaderm in her hands. And of course, with exercise and living right as well, you can see she got back to her fitness level. She got back to that body that used to be hers, right? And that's what we're hearing over and over again, is just your entire composition will change, and you get this in your hands and it actually changes your body. Your body needs it. Your body goes back to its youthfulness and to the way that you remember it. And this is what balancing hormones are. And what I love about our company, when we share our products and we share these testimonials, there is no competition out there. So if you are looking at this as a business, there's no competition. We're not up against 3 different, 4 different, 5 different companies selling the same thing. We are the only company with these hormone health products out there. We're the only company seeing these kind of transformations from getting the HGH into your body. So it's just phenomenal. I love sharing these. We've got hundreds more. So, you know, whoever brought you here, whoever's guest you are, ask them to get into our testimonial group. There's just so many photos that people have shared in there, and people are constantly sharing, you know, this is how I feel better. I'm so grateful for this gel because of, you know, now I can walk up the stairs. Now I can, not Darlene was sharing with me on Monday that she wasn't walking before the gel. Like, what you weren't walking? Like, when she told me that, I'm like, what a story. So we have hundreds of stories, and we won't take a long time on this, but I just wanted to reiterate, this is what happens. This is why we're here. Yes, it's great to make money, but these are the transformations we're seeing every single day. And this is a blessing to be able to be a part of this.
I think that's a really good point. I mean, we have to talk about the money side of it, right? Because people are doing this. People are looking for a side hustle. People are looking to try to outpace inflation, or they're looking to make up. I call it active retirement or positive cash flow retirement. I knew that when I found this business and I knew I could build it, why would I take money out of my retirement account and spend it to live when I could set up a business? I could still stay engaged. I could stay in shape. I could be healthy by associating myself with a company that's got the best health and wellness products out there. And I'm not kidding, guys, because you haven't seen you know, half of what the products can do. And I think when you find a company like this, and I'm not asking you for 100% belief tonight, what I'm asking you to is to pique your curiosity a little bit. We're not going to answer every question you have, and Danny covers that brilliantly in a minute. But I want to tell you about some of the people that we're associated with, and some of the people are going to help you. Now, you see Danny Licciardi there, right? He's a 28-year industry veteran. He's made millions in the business. Him and I found each other. I'll let him tell you the story. I don't want to take away his thunder. And there he's doing what he does best right there, because every picture I have of Danny, he's either reclined on the beach or he's in Italy with a bottle of wine. But the point is, he still works really hard and he plays really, really hard. Angel, you've heard what a great presenter she is. She's a single mom up in Canada. So we know what her why and her reasoning is. Curtis is on this call right now. I don't see Lauren in the background, but she's usually right over his shoulder. And I'll tell you, he's a contract. In fact, Curtis, would you mind sharing just a 1-2 minute story a little bit? Because I think it's important for people who are in successful businesses of why the hell you're crazy enough to start another one.
Sure, no problem. So yeah, I was born and raised in Massachusetts, where I started a local roofing and siding business. And through the evolution of social media, it just took my business to places I never thought it would be. Multi-million-dollar roofing business. And I never knew that I would ever take something else on. I wasn't looking, and I just happened to be curious more than anything. And I took a look at this, and it's a no-brainer. You can get a turnkey digital business for say $200, or you can get the higher package for $1,000. Everything is done for you. You just have to share the products, grow your network, and you can be successful here if you take the initiative, you listen to the trainings, you listen to the advice of the other people who have done what you want to do. And it's as simple as that. So it was a no-brainer for me, and I love sharing the products. I love sharing the business opportunity.
Great, Curtis. Thank you very much. And when I say successful roofing company, we make fun of each other because I have a heavy Jersey accent, but he's got a super heavy Massachusetts accent. There's another couple who are not on the call tonight, but have just recently joined up with us. But Frank, I don't know if you know Real Housewives of New Jersey and Real Housewives of California, whatever, but Brittany and Frank are like a hot item on the show. And Frank's been using Somite for a while, and he decided, even with all the information he's got, all of the stuff he's got going on right now, and I've known a lot of people who are on reality television shows, and you got to realize that, you know, some of these shows, when they're at their peak, these people are very popular, and then 10 years later, you don't even hear about them anymore. And we were having a really good conversation about, look, why don't you maximize on that popularity and that celebrity you have going right now and utilize that with a product you really believe in. So he's been using this product for years and has decided now that with the popularity of the show, and he's got a new, much younger wife, well, soon to be wife, they just got engaged, right, Angel? Like last week, right?
They got engaged last week. And the funny thing is with them, I just reached out to Brittany. You know, I saw her promoting a product that was comparable to ours. And I just said, hey, you know, I didn't know Frank was on the HGH. I didn't know that he had been using it. I just reached out to them and I said, hey guys, if you like that product, you're really going to like this. Right. And then Paul happens to live an hour away from them, and it was perfect. So yeah, I'm really excited about them, and just, you know, that everybody gets it. Everybody understands. And
think of this. So Brittany and Frank are in Danny's team and Angel's team. So think about the ease or the attractiveness. Imagine maybe you're on this call and you try and invite some people, and Frank and Brittany come on the call, and you say, look, why don't you come on and meet them and hear about what they're so excited about. So we understand that celebrities, I don't want you to join because celebrities do this, but I want you to say that you can utilize that and those relationships. I see Jeff is laughing. Jeff's a celebrity. Well, he's a celebrity to me anyway, but when you can utilize that to leverage your business, and if it creates, you know, why do they give deals to football players and to, you know, when you see a Verizon commercial and you know, there's football players or basketball players on there because we're interested in their lives and it's exciting, right? And when you have them saying, hey, I use this product. In fact, he's used this product before he ever got involved with selling the product. So I think that's really powerful and shows some of the things that we're doing here that are not really being done anywhere else. So I guess we can go on to the next slide. Now, this is my team in Korea, and I want to just show you just how this works, okay? So myself, and if you look at the woman in the very first row all the way to the right, with the red bottom dress on, that's Jeannie Kim, and she lives up in Canada, not really, maybe a few hours from Angel. So I just want to give you an example of why we stick to businesses like this and we just talk to people on a regular basis. So I was on an app called Clubhouse, and that app is where I met Angel and I met Danny and I met my mentor on there. And I was speaking, and this guy, David, who said, look, Paul, I don't know what company you're with. I don't know what you do, but you're a really dynamic guy. And whatever you're doing, I want to do it with you. He comes into my business, introduces me to Jeannie Kim. And Jeannie Kim said, my ex-boyfriend is a doctor in Korea. And I think that if he believes in this product and tests it, that it's a really good product, he could do amazing. Well, this picture is just about a year ago. She has over 25, and ultimately with me, I have 25,000 people, going on 30,000 people in Korea. And that happened in about a year and a half because I spoke on Clubhouse. A guy heard that, introduced me to a girl in Canada. Her ex-boyfriend is in Korea, and that's how it goes. So it's not a matter of thinking you have to recruit hundreds and hundreds of people. What about 2 people that are going to introduce you to 10 or 15 people, and those 10 or 15 people introduce you to 2 or 3 people, and then the numbers start to escalate. So it's really about exponential growth. And here's what I'm going to tell you, because that statement, sometimes the dream that comes true for you is the one you never knew you had. Guys, if you're looking at this and saying, oh, it's one of those network marketing things, I hated it. Because I didn't understand it. And now the dream that came true for me is one I never knew I had. Is that here I am, a professional network marketer traveling all over the world, and have a team of over 80,000 people that are active right now that all want what I want. And it took me 5.5 years to build it. Would you invest 5.5 years with potential growth going on and you see it getting bigger every day? Is it worth it? Or do you want to stay in that 9 to 5 and figure out where the hell you're going to be? Angel, let's go on, because I know we're taking a lot of time. I'm going to run through this real quick, but I want to tell you that there are 5 ways we make money in this business. One is straight out retail commissions. And yes, you have to send videos out so people can learn about what it is you do. I don't know what you need to do at your job, but I'm sure there's tasks that you must accomplish every single day. Okay. Oh, Nancy, stop saying that. I think you do, because we're friends. That's why you're saying that. But we have retail commissions. I'm kidding. I love you, Nancy. We had such a great time in Florida. So retail commissions are, hey, I introduce somebody that has pain. They buy this product. I make a commission for it. In fact, every Friday, I get a wire transfer into my account for the work I did the week prior. The next thing is a first order bonus. Like if you're going to join, and I know there's people that are considering joining the business tonight. Well, there's a first order bonus that comes in. The person who brings you in is going to receive a bonus for bringing people in. You're going to receive the same thing when you introduce somebody to it. So there's a first order bonus when you bring somebody into the business. The third thing is team commissions. Now you come into business and you bring people in, and then they bring people in, and all this starts to accumulate into a team. And as that team buys products and sells products and shares products and brings other recruits into the business that also want to better their lives, all of that gets added up. And it's anywhere from 10 to 30% commission, depending on where you fall in the business model and how close you are to the transaction. It doesn't mean that because I was in first, I'm going to make more money than you on your sale. The closer you are to the transaction, the more you make. But think about having 80,000 people in your organization. And even if I make 20 to 30 cents a bottle of something that's sold on my 81,000th person, do you know what that could mean to your lifestyle? The next thing is a coaching bonus. As you achieve ranks in the business and you help other people bring other people into the business, you're paid additionally some money to help them recruit people into the business. So yes, I love doing this. Angel, Danny, Charmaine, we all love helping people bring people into the business, but we also get paid for it as well. So that's a little icing on the cake, or the cherry on top of the sundae. And I just started the carnivore diet today, so I could never have sugar again. I can never eat anything that's a plant, and I'm going out of my mind. But I feel better already, to be honest with you. I'm only on it for about 8 hours, and I really do feel good. The last one, what's that, John?
Sorry, 3 days for me.
3 days? Yeah, I'm doing it. So I'm going to see how it works for bodybuilding as well. So now I want to leave you with matching bonus. Matching bonus is the future of your income, meaning that you get a percentage of everyone's check that you bring into the business. It could be as little as 5%, but it could be as much as 15%. Now, that doesn't mean anything until you help your people make money. So the real focus of this business is not on your own personal paycheck. It's the paycheck of the people that you bring into the business, because the bigger you can get their check, the bigger of a percentage you can get of it, and it doesn't cost them a penny. So if you really want to build a legacy business, people talk about residual income and get paid forever, do something once and get paid forever. No, take care of your people and you will get paid forever. Does everybody see it that way? Do people have negative connotations and do people fall off? Absolutely. It's no different than anything in life. People get married, people get divorced, people get together. I mean, it happens every day. It's no different with this business. But when you find that core of 5 or 10 people who truly want to run, it's unstoppable. Now, there's other ways. We have a momentum bonus, which pays car bonus. I make $1,500 a month on my main position that I use towards my travel, et cetera, et cetera. And depending on where you come in at the business, meaning what rank you achieve, you can get anywhere from $350 a month all the way up to $1,500 a month. There's always a promotion. I'm going to give you one today. Anyone who joins tonight, we're going to save you $59 on the enrollment. So our cheapest package is $199, less $59. You're going to get in the business for $140, which is basically the price of a product. So it's basically getting your business license for free. Okay, there's always contests. We just announced, where are we going, guys? Everybody unmute your phone. And where's the incentive trip going? Come on.
Jamaica.
Everybody wants to go to Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, so we went to, last year we went to Costa Rica. The year before that, we went to Maui. The year before that, we went to Cabo. Or somewhere in Mexico, I forgot. But well, we went to Mexico. And then this year it's going to be Jamaica, and we all get to go there. And literally, we spend about 10 minutes of learning about the new stuff that's coming, and the rest of the time, it's debauchery. It's really, it's the pool, it's food, it's drinking, it's just having a good time, and really resetting our clocks for the year ahead. You know, and really getting excited about what the future is going to bring. All right, let's go to the next one, because I know we're keeping you a little bit longer. Danny, you've done this for thousands of people, but we know there's got to be a reason that people do something. So if you don't mind taking the next couple of slides with some of your insight, and if you need me, just let me know. But I think it's important that people have a reason to do this.
Well, Paul, I appreciate you. And, you know, thinking about the guy you met on Clubhouse 3 years ago, that's where you and I met. And that's why I'm here today. I mean, you just never know when that time's going to be right. Most of you know that I've been in the business a long time. My first time I got in one of these companies was 1995. I really didn't understand it until 2007, when we were broke at that time. I was in the mortgage business, and my wife at the time signed us up. I'll give her the credit, and I have to because she's on the call right now. We got in the company, and things have changed. Our lives changed. My life's changed since then. Obviously, I've been through different companies since then. Since I left that company. But one thing that I've realized about this industry, there's things that you can do up and above what you're currently doing with your normal job. You can have your job, you can make good money at it, but you know, like Paul said, when the price of gas goes up $1 or $2, whatever it is a gallon, wherever you're at, I mean, what are you going to do? Are you able to increase your income at your job? 9 out of 10 people, the answer is no. Unless you're in a sales job, you just sell more of one thing or another. But with network marketing, you have that opportunity to earn, like Paul said, from $100 a week to $100,000 a week. I know people that do that. Now, you know, we want to start small. We want you to think big. You know, you see a sign up here. What do you dream about? Right now, with the economy the way it is, people have stopped dreaming. That's it. They forget about living. I learned something this weekend about living the width of your life versus the length of your life. And what I took into that when I heard that was enjoy where you are today to the fullest. Stop worrying about, I'm 61 years old. Last thing on my mind is, how many more years do I have? I don't care, because we don't know, tomorrow's not guaranteed. So live today at the fullest. You know, that's where quality time comes in. You know, I was talking to a buddy today. He called me up and said, hey, so what are you doing? I said, whatever it takes. And that's how I live my life. You know, I don't have a college degree. I need to do whatever it takes. I need to make things happen my way. However I need to do that, whether it's having a job, my own business. I sell solar. I have a solar sales company. I've been involved in this business, like I said, a long time. But you know, you got to ask yourself, what do you want out of this business? You're on here tonight. We have a few guests, and I want to talk to those that are in the business at the same time. What do you want out of New Life? And I said this on a training on the other day, and I'm going to repeat it right now. We are going to build this business with or without you. And I got a prime example of that happening. 2018, I was looking for a company. A buddy of mine told me about New Life, right? Gave me a bottle of the gel. I used it. I started working out. I got tremendous results from it. I said, tell me more about the company. Well, he went right in to tell me about that the company was having issues with inventory and a few other things. And they're a new company. I said, well, I'm not going to wait around. I'm out. Well, guess what? Here we are 5 years later for me. The company's close to $1 billion in sales, and they've sold over 9 million bottles of the gel. That just proves that they were going to build this business with or without Daniel Charty, and they did that. Okay. Would I have been able to stick it out since at that time? I don't know. Timing wasn't right for me, and timing wasn't right for the company. Well, I've met the owner a few times, and I found out the story of what happened. It wasn't because of lack of leadership in the company, lack of money. It was due to lack of knowing how much they were going to, how many bottles of gel they were going to sell. He wasn't prepared for it. And that's a story for another night. But here's what I want you to think about. I want you to dream a big dream. All right. If you look behind me, let's see how I can do this. You see that right there? That's the, let me get out. How can I, there we go. I'll get out of the way. That's the diamond logo, diamond pin for New Life. Okay. I had this back behind me for a reason. I've been in diamond in other companies before. Paul has his right there. Okay. Just know this. If you become a diamond, you're going to make very good money. But here's the problem. A lot of people can't see themselves at that level. They see themselves, well, I'm just getting started. I'm going to put one left, one right. We'll see what happens. Everybody that's on this call, whether you're in or not, you are a diamond today. You're just waiting for the volume to catch up. And that's where my mindset right now, I'm working my tail off. I'm working today as if I was a diamond. I'm going to do what it takes to get there, whatever it takes, because I know what it takes to get there. It takes a lot of work. And you know, what is at the end of that rainbow? They talk about a big old thing of gold. Well, listen, you become a diamond, I guarantee your life will change. You don't even need to become a diamond, but everybody, that's where you want to be. Everybody wants to become a diamond. So again, if you're looking at this, thinking about, can I do it? Yes, you can. Will it work? Yes, it will. Does a product work? Yes, it does. But are you going to jump in and go all in and make this happen? Again, how much money you want to make, that's totally up to you. All right. The opportunity is here. And how do I know that? Because my buddy Paul right there is making a very good income. And I can, all right, there you go. He's showing the diamond pin. So you want to go to the next slide, Paul?
Yeah, that's just want to let you know, that's actually the part of the $1 million circle pin. So that means I've made over $1 million or more in the business. And I'm not saying it to brag. What I'm saying is there's probably 25 or 30 of us who have done that already in the last less than 5 years. So this is not like it's impossible to do. But on top of that, there are hundreds and hundreds of people that are doing over $250,000 to $300,000 a year or more, or $750,000 a year. So what I'm telling you is that's great. It's possible. It's very achievable because many, many people have done it. But I need you to just start with let's make your money back from getting started. Follow a simple system. And if you do that system over and over again, which we do a great call on Saturdays, which is getting started, tell you exactly what to do and how to do it, and rely on us to help you, you'll get there. But let's start on your first 100, not your first million. Go ahead, Danny, did you want to do this or you want me to do it?
I'll take this. So what is the next step? You know, I look at it this way. You know, there's a lot of different ways to get in. I tell people, get in where you fit in. The cool thing about Paul's got the code, and whoever invited you tonight will have the code. So you would take $59 off of each one of these packs. I don't care if you come in with the first one bottle of gel, or you get the most expensive one, the $1,100. I don't care. all I care is that you get in. So you get in where you fit in. All right. And the reason why you might want more than one bottle is, you know, you want to have inventory on hand. So that way, if somebody signs up, you can hand them a bottle right away. And then if they come in on one bottle, you have their bottle shipped to your house. That way they just replace your inventory. But again, you come in where you want. What are you going to get? You're going to get your 1-year membership, your starter kit, your personal website, which is very cool. You don't have to build anything. You're going to get resource access. And the thing that I like about the resources is the app. I use that app constantly every day. I send out videos to people. As soon as they open it up, I get a message that they open it up. And, you know, a buddy of mine, I saw that he opened it up. I waited 5 minutes till the video was over. And I say, hey, Vincent, so what do you think? What do you think about the video? He goes, dude, that's pretty weird because I just got done watching it. Okay. I didn't tell him that, but that's what you're going to get with your business. And we're going to teach you how to use all this stuff. You're going to get your back office. It's going to show you how much product's flowing through your business, your commissions, who's new on your team, things like that. And the biggest thing I think is the most important part of this opportunity is the leadership training and support you're going to get from all of us here. You know, when I met Paul 3 years ago, I had no idea yet that this was his first company. His leadership, I've been doing this for 28 years. I've been involved in it. Okay. I have never met somebody like Paul that's a sponsor of mine, that's my upline, that has done what he's done. We were in Florida this weekend for an event. All right. He drove 18 hours from New Jersey with a van full of audio and visual equipment, got there, set everything up, worked the whole meeting, tore it all down, and then yesterday or 2 days ago, drove all the way back home. Most people I know in this business that are making the money Paul would have had somebody else done or not even have it done. That meeting we had this weekend was because of what he did. And I saw that and I was blown away. So we got the leadership. We have the training. We're going to teach you everything that we know so you can succeed in life. Now, before we close out, I want to just end with this. You're either a number 1, a number 2, or a number 3. I mean, you're going, well, what do you mean by that? A number 1 means that you're a guest on this call right now. You like what you see, and you're tired of having too much money, too much month left at the end of the money, and you want to flip that around to have more money left at the end of the month. Get back with the person that invited you tonight. Remember, you're going to get your $59 wave. So we're already saving you money. You're already making money. Get back with that person. Let's get started tonight. Maybe you're number 2. What is a number 2? Number 2 is the same thing as a number 1. You know you need this. You want the income. You want to make this work, but you have a few questions. And that's okay because everybody has questions. Get back with the person that invited you here tonight. Let's get you started tonight and let's start changing your life. Or maybe you're number 3. Number 3 is somebody that, listen, Danny, the business is not for me. And we're okay with that because I'm not going to turn a customer into a business builder. By far, I'm not going to do that. But maybe you're saying, listen, these products look pretty cool. I mean, with the new year coming, you know, maybe I want to try that new weight loss product that can come out. I know human growth hormone is great. I've seen people get results from it. I just want to be a customer, Danny. Great. Get back with the person that signed you up and let's get you becoming a customer. And then let's get you on the product. Because I guarantee you, once you're on the product, you see the results, you're going to tell people, and they're going to go, wait a minute, let me go ahead and get in. That way I can start building a business. I didn't say anything about a number 4. All right. So you're either a number 1, number 2, or number 3. This is your choice. You get to decide what you want to do. You got to ask yourself, are you tired of being sick and tired? And do you want to have that lifestyle that most people dream about? But remember, the ones that dream about and have that lifestyle, they're doing something about it. So there you go, Paul. I appreciate you. I'll let you close out the call.
Thank you, Danny. It's great. And I appreciate all your time and effort that you put into this. I'm glad that it took a while for us to start to work together. You know, we are working together now, and you have to invest in people. And sometimes that yes doesn't come right away. But when people see who you are and you stick with something long enough, people are going to believe in you. And as long as you're there for them, they'll be there for you. Number 1. Number 2, you could poo-poo this. You could be excited about it, but here's going to tell you, if you got a real estate course that's stuck in the back of your closet, still in the shrink wrap because you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, and you saw some infomercial and you said, I got to finally do something. There was nobody there to read you those books. If you bought some sort of a training course or crypto trading, or you got involved in some crypto scam, I get it. But here you have real people. Forget about me, okay? If you think I'm too slick, I get it. You'll get to know me over time and I'll prove to you who I am. But what about all the other people on here? Charmaine and John and Lanny and Jennifer. We just talked about, if you were here early on the call, you know, her sister just passed away and she's on this call, and I know her. I know her, and I know that happened, to reach out to people and develop those relationships. And Angel, who is a single mom. How many of you can relate to that? Curtis, who is a contractor, who said, hey, I don't think I want to be doing the roofs for the rest of my life, you know, or dealing with employees and all of that hassle that comes with that every single day. So look, guys, we're talking about a few $100s, but here's what I need you to do. I want you to be committed to you. I don't want you to worry about the $100, $200 or the $1,000. I'll show you how to make that back. What I need you to do is I need you to say, I'm sick and tired, like Danny said. I really love that line. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's time for you to pull the trigger, get shoulder to shoulder with us, and let us prove to you who we are. But more importantly, allow us to show you who you are. So many people, I've seen so many lives change and so many people become different and better people just by finally taking the leap to do something for themselves and get out of the employee mindset and get into the entrepreneur mindset. And we can help you get there. Whatever your level of success is, whether it's an extra $500 a month or $500,000 a year, make the decision to get started and make your first 100. Then we'll go from there. I promise you one thing, and everyone on this call will attest to it, whether directly in my organization or not. I'm not going to do it for you, but I'll work as hard on your business as you're willing to work on it yourself. And if you're not willing to do it for yourself, I can't help you, but I will work as hard as you do on your business, as long as you're willing to show me something. I love you guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys getting on the call. If you didn't watch this whole thing, ask for a recording. If there's someone, if you're a no, but there's someone in your life who you think that this is perfect for, that first person who comes into your mind, it may not be you, unfortunately, but that first person who comes into your mind, get them a copy of this video, get them in touch with whoever invited you to the call, and see where it goes. Okay. And believe it or not, the minute you see their interest, you're going to see your interest change too. Good night, everybody. I love you. Angel, Danny, thank you so much. Charmaine, John, Dana. Dana, it was great seeing you guys. Curtis, thanks for chipping in. Jennifer, I love you. I'm sorry about what happened with your sister. Lanny, Trudy, Bo, Nadia, whatever questions we could ask. Jody, a superstar. Thank you so much. I can't mention everybody. We're going to say goodnight. Luann, thank you very much too. Keith, have a good night. Thanks, Curtis. Appreciate it.
Everyone.
Oh, you want to say something?
Good night, everybody. I was going to say
Good night.
something about you care, but that's